Good evening. I love seeing all these smiling faces. Welcome. Hello, Scriber community. My name is Michael Piper, and I'm the proud principal of Scriber Lake High School. Welcome to our celebration of commencement for the class of 2024. Yeah, all right. Before we get started, I have a few quick announcements and details about our ceremony that is about to unfold. In a few moments, our graduates will be taking the field and our program will get underway. Before we begin, I'd like to review a few guidelines for us as we observe and celebrate our graduates. I ask at this time that you please silence your cell phones. It's a reminder for myself. Noisemakers, balloons, or any other item that can cause a distraction for observers are prohibited. I ask that you remain seated during the ceremony so as not to block the view of others, particularly during the distribution of diplomas. We have professional photography on the field that will be able to capture a better picture than any of us will be able to come down and take, and it will be made available to you. At the end of our ceremony, please remain seated until our graduates have left the field. Once our graduates have exited, you are all invited to join us after the ceremony in the courtyard, back over there, for our reception with our graduates. Finally, and most importantly, let's enjoy this time together. I look forward to celebrating with you. Let's get ready to celebrate the commencement ceremony for the class of 2024. Welcome, Scriber community, to this special event. To begin our ceremony, please rise, if you are able, for a special playing of our national anthem by Scriber Lake senior graduate Josh Anderson. Wonderful job, Josh. Now to honor the ceremony, Josh again is going to lead us in the land acknowledgement.
We gratefully acknowledge the Native peoples on whose ancestral homelands we gather, as well as the diverse and vibrant Native communities who make their homes here today, the people of the Duwamish, Skokomish, Snohomish, Snoqualmie, Suqualmie, and other coastal Salish tribes.
You may be seated. Students, family, staff, Scriber Lake community, welcome to this special occasion. As your principal, it is an honor to be with you all today as we celebrate the class of 2024 and honor their efforts that have brought us here to celebrate their graduation. Students, I think I speak for all of your teachers and staff when I say that this moment, being here with you today, fills us with great pride and joy. Congratulations on this accomplishment. We are so proud of you. I would like to start our ceremony by welcoming everyone here to this event. I believe in the truth that we're all connected, and as such, this event, while specifically honoring our seniors, is also a recognition of the contributions and support of our whole community. So let's give some welcoming thanks to our guests. Celebrating with us tonight, we have district leaders, School Board President Nancy Kadams, Superintendent Dr. Rebecca Miner, and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Greg Schwab. Next, let's welcome our staff. To the teachers and staff members of Scriber Lake, your hard work, devotion, and care for our students is incredible and beyond measure. Thank you for being here tonight and for all you do every single day. Tonight would not have been able to be possible and happen without you. Welcome to our staff. Last, all the guardians, parents, grandparents, relatives, close friends, family members, and mentors here. Thank you for all you've done in support of these incredible students. We appreciate all you do and are so happy that you are here with us tonight. Welcome. Yes, you deserve a big round of applause. And our most important welcome for our guests tonight, the Scriber Lake graduating class of 2024. Now to say some words to the class of 2024 is our school board president, Nancy Kadams.
Good evening and welcome to all you graduates, your families and friends, your incredible principal, Mr. Piper, all the wonderful Scriber Lake staff who've supported you through your high school journey, as well as to Superintendent Miner and Assistant Superintendent Schwab. I'm speaking tonight on behalf of the entire school board to honor you on this momentous occasion. Tonight is your night to celebrate. It's your night to reflect. It's your night to dream about your future. You've already proven how special you are. By choosing Scriber Lake High School, you've demonstrated the importance of being yourself. You've chosen the path less taken. You've chosen the path that meets your needs. I wish I could know each of you personally. Some of you are published authors, as demonstrated by the 9 published books written by Scriber Lake students. These books not only tell powerful stories about you as individuals and the incredible life challenges you've faced, but they also reflect the amazing Scriber Lake High School community. I have to give a big shout out here to Margie Bowker, who, like all the incredible staff at Scriber Lake, has gone way above and beyond in order to bring your stories to the world. I've gotten to know, yeah. I've gotten to know about some of you from reading your published stories. I've gotten to know some of you from chatting with you at your school earlier this year and in previous years, and listening to your ideas and perspectives. Mostly what I know about you is that you are resilient. You persevere in overcoming challenges. You engage in self-discovery and ongoing introspection to better understand yourself, and you have caring and empathy for others. And most of all, you are willing to follow and embrace the road less traveled because you are true to yourself. As you write the next chapter of your life, just remember to continue to stay true to yourself. You will continue to find the path that suits you, making decisions where there are forks in the road, and withstanding whatever ups and downs you find along the way. As you move along your path, just always remember to stay true to yourself. On behalf of the entire school board, we wish you a hearty congratulations. Everyone here is enormously proud of what you have accomplished, and we wish you the very best as you write the next chapters in your amazing life journey. Thank you.
My speech to you guys. You ready? Graduates, I'd like to start by thanking you for letting me be your principal. I believe, along with our staff, that we are fortunate to work at the best high school in the state of Washington. And we know that what makes Scriber so special is the people, and most importantly, that's you, our students. This is a special moment, one that I hope you take time to soak in and enjoy. You've worked hard to get here, and you've overcome many challenges to make it to this place. You are incredible, and we could not be more proud of you. If you remember one thing about this day, or my words here, I hope you remember feeling pride, honor, and appreciation for yourself. One mistake I know I've made in life is to not always recognize and appreciate those special moments when they happen. Sometimes we get so caught up in what's next that we don't appreciate how far we have come and what we have done. So please appreciate this moment and take time to celebrate. You deserve that. This special moment is also a moment of change. And while change can be healthy and good for us, it also can bring with it feelings of stress and anxiety. So I sought to write a graduation speech that would support you with these potential emotions. At first, I tried to write a speech with some novel wisdom, but quickly realized that I would most likely be saying something you already knew or was out of touch with your realities and circumstances. I then tried to craft a few jokes to bring levity, but I had to be honest about my comedic skills. We all know how Piper Tells a Joke Day went this year. But finally, the speech became easier to write when I shifted from the approach of advice and jokes instead to reminders. The pressure lifted when I remembered that you already have everything you need right now in your seat to head successfully into your future. You are perfect just the way you are. So in your perfection, I'd like to provide you with 3 simple reminders as you head into your future. Reminder 1, you are strong. Don't ever let anyone or any situation make you feel different. Yes, there will be times when you get tired, times when you feel weak, and times when you feel like you don't have it in you. It's all part of being human. You do and always will have the strength that you need. You got this. You are strong. Never stop reminding yourself of your power. Reminder 2, you are beautiful and precious. There's only one of you, and there will only ever be one of you. You are the rarest of treasures of infinite value. Sometimes this world can have a way of making it hard to remember this, but this is true. Protect this truth dearly and create healthy boundaries with systems and people that try to hide this truth from you. You are deserving of a life full of love and happiness. Reminder 3, your future is bright. Our primary mission at Scriber is to get you thinking, preparing, and planning for your future, and I know you have beautiful goals and dreams of where you want to go. In this pursuit, there may be times when you feel stuck or lost. These moments, however hard they may be, are temporary. You are amazing, and your journey will take you to incredible places. Use your toughness, and remember your value to forge ahead one step at a time. Your future is bright, and it is one that you deserve. Class of 2024, we could not be more proud of who you are, and we're honored to be able to share this moment with you. Enjoy the moment, keep with you these reminders of who you are, and know that while there will be times when life will knock us down, you already have proven that you know how to get back up. On behalf of Scriber Lake High School staff, I want to tell you that we are proud of you, we love you, and we will always be in your corner cheering you on. So in closing, I have a little tradition I share with students when milestones like this are reached. There's a poem that was once read to me by a teacher in a moment, much like our moment here today. After having this read to me later in life, I made it a practice as a teacher to read it to my classes at the end of every school year. Now, as your principal, I'd like to share it with you upon your graduation. My hope is that one day you will remember this poem or the spirit of the words and pass them along to the ones you love in the life that is your journey. This poem was by a famous Persian 13th century poet Rumi, and I deeply believe in these words for you. So here we go. Class of 2024. I timed that perfect. I asked my friend right when I get ready to do it. We nailed it. Okay. You were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You were not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. Congratulations, class of 2024. We are proud of you, and we are very excited for your future. So we are happy this time to introduce several graduates who have been selected as our class of 2024 speakers. Will you please join me in welcoming Andrew Lean, Jay McGrath, Jesus Ruiz, Bailey Eve Radine, June DeCasso, and Sage Wansley to the podium. Are you the first one? Okay. All right.
Good evening, Scriber students, friends, and family. Some of you may know me as Ella Wansley, and some of you may know me as Sage Wansley. Tonight, we are celebrating all the hard work of the students here tonight. Whether they're here for mental health issues or credit issues, they continue to work hard and achieve the goals that they set out for themselves. I've been to 3 high schools just in my junior year alone, and Scriber has by far been the best. Not only the support from the staff, but the community and family that is built. At my other high schools, I was told that I wouldn't graduate and I didn't have much of a chance, but the second I got here, everything changed for me. I have met some amazing people who supported me and helped me get out of the point that I am now, and I am extremely grateful for the staff here at Scriber. Sometimes students here need a bit of a push to see that they can achieve these goals they set for themselves. And who else better than Nate, one of the entry teachers, who never fails to tell students that when we don't want to be at school, that he's been going to school for over 20 years, even though he chooses to be here. To Brian for always fighting with me over every little thing and letting me come into his office for bugging him for food and a place to nap when I'm tired. And he'll always be the dad at this school. And like I've said many times before, when he says, I can talk to someone else, I say, You're not Brian, though. Peter never fails to make some crazy jokes in our family and SSR class, and he's always there to listen in on the drama. Dana is also there to listen in on all the crazy stuff going at school, and she also lets me eat my McDonald's breakfast in the morning in peace. These teachers have all pushed me to help me achieve what I have today, even with all of my attitude. Karis, Brian, and Christopher have pushed me to get most of my work done and continue to work on everything so that now I can say that I am graduating on time with my class of 2024. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Jay Angelis McGrath. Life's been tough. You know that, I know that, the audience knows that, I'm sure, but I'm addressing the group of you. It's been such a struggle to go to school, and there have been plenty of times I just didn't. It was impossible. I thank everyone for always being there for me and always caring for me the same, and of course, for carrying and wheeling me around as needed. But every time I've struggled, mentally or physically, do you want to know what I've thought? Time will pass. Time will always pass. It can't not. That's the whole deal with it. When I get immobilized by body paralysis, when I can't leave my house in terror of who's out there, I know that before I know it, it'll be tomorrow, and it'll be different tomorrow. Probably better. If it's worse, what do? I mean, I tend to cry on my boyfriend's shoulder about everything, but after that, wait for tomorrow. For the past half year, I've had to wait less. By my standards, life's gotten easier. I still struggle a decent amount, but I spend a lot of the time with the people I love. I'm gonna start my job hunt, work on moving out for the first time. Everything has been fantastic. Most of all, I'm graduating. I'm doing it right now. I don't know if you knew. Pausing for uproarious laughter because I'm the funniest person in the world and everyone knows it. The struggles that come after this can't change that I did it. I did this part. Any struggles that come after this for any of you can't change that you did it. You did this part. You're here. I genuinely hope you all go on to live lovely lives after this, whether you're happy now or it takes some time. Before I'm officially done with this whole thing, I want to thank my parents for raising me as well as they did and being the only parents I would ever want. My friends and sibling for being the best friends in the world. My boyfriend for wanting to be with me exactly as I am. My grandparents for always caring for me so much and rooting for me. And my family and family friends for always being there for me for as long as they've known me. Thank you all for being here and loving me. I love you all. Now let's do this thing or whatever.
Oh, shoot. Good evening, everyone. My name is Andrew Lean. I've spent majority of my high school career at Scriber, and to say I've enjoyed it would be an understatement. I've met some of my favorite people throughout this journey, while also getting to know who I am. I grew up in a small town in Alabama with a set vision on where I was going to high school and what my path was. That all changed when I moved here just before 8th grade, as I was settling into the change of what my high school career would look like. Almost 2 years ago, I was faced with circumstances that put me in a place where I had to leave everything that identified who I was. I emancipated myself at 16 and was forced to rebuild myself into who I wanted to become. My main goal over the years was to pick up knowledge and wisdom everywhere I went. It was important to me to be a mature and healthy being as I was taking on an early adulthood at a young age. During this time, school became less of a priority, and Scriber really helped pull me back in and navigate the moments where I felt behind and alone. Now I'm leaving with the most confidence and wisdom I've ever embodied. Although I'm not sure where the road is going to take me, I have trust in myself moving forward. I'd like to thank the teachers who have made this possible for me. Rachel Ramey, who played the role of my biggest supporter and rock. I'd spend my mornings before school either asleep in the beanbags in the library or talking Rachel's ear off in what we'd like to call gossip hour. Without Rachel being my personal alarm clock, I probably would have slept through most of my classes. So thank you, Rachel. Next, I'd like to talk about Margie Bowker. She pushed me out of my comfort zone, and now due to that, there's a book published with my name and writing in it. Writing wasn't always easy, but thank you. But Margie had a way of getting words out of me that I didn't even know I wanted to say. I remember 2 years ago taking Margie's knitting mini course and absolutely hating it. But although I learned I didn't quite enjoy crocheting, I met 2 people in that class who are now some of my best friends, Alyssa and Kelsey. I'll never forget sneaking Alyssa's dog Lola into the school because she couldn't stand the separation anxiety of being away from her. The best part of my school day was when I'd finish my math class early, invade Nate's history class to hang out with Kelsey before the lunch bell rang. Without the 2 of them, my time spent at Scriber would have been pretty uneventful. But in all honesty, I couldn't have made it this far without the love and support of my family. A major shout out to my best friend and sister, Emma May Lean, who stuck with me through thick and thin and dealt with all of my shenanigans. And to all of my fellow graduates, even though some of us didn't know if we'd make it to where we are today, we can all say, if there's a will, there's a way, and I can't wait to see what the future holds.
Wow, okay. Mine's not nearly as long. Hello, everyone. My name is Bailey Rydeen. Thank you all for coming today. Today, we celebrate our achievements, hardships, and the beginning of a new chapter in our lives. When I look at my fellow graduates, I can't help but feel proud of every single one of you. We made it. Getting a diploma is not easy, but we achieved it. I was told by my old school that my fellow classmate Sage went to as well, that I wouldn't be able to graduate on time. Yet here I am on stage wearing this oversized robe and already having been accepted into a college. I wouldn't be here today if it wasn't for Scriber Lake High School and the incredible staff that truly care for its students. Thank you for making high school a bit more bearable. It makes me sad to say I might never see some of your faces again, but I'll forever hold the one thing that links us all together, being a graduate of the class of 2024 within this incredible school. My one wish to all of you is that you don't take life for granted and enjoy every minute of finally being done with high school. And before I finish off, I would like to give a quick thanks to teacher Dubs. Dubs and I have known each other since Linwood High School, and she has never given up on me. She's seen through all of my hardships and has stood by my side. And if it wasn't for her, I don't know where I'd be. Thank you so much, Dubs. Congratulations to us and the journey ahead. Thank you.
Hopefully my cap doesn't fall off again because of the wind, but I'll take that as a sign that it's time for me to graduate. Hi, Grandma. Hello, everyone. My name is June, and I became a Scriber student in the middle of my freshman year. I was struggling with online school and decided to go in a different direction, which is when I came across Scriber Lake High School. When I was a little kid, I remember watching High School Musical on my VHS. I envisioned myself as a teenager, walking through swarms of students, looking for a place to sit in the cafeteria, science fairs, football teams, pop quizzes, and piles upon piles of homework. But that was not Scriber. What I first saw was a small outdoor school with abstract paintings on the walls, students who embodied individuality through their appearance, hobbies, and dreams, along with an unparalleled sense of freedom. It was a sunny day in April when I walked into my last class of the day, Melissa's PE class. I didn't feel like I was going to fit in much at all until another student approached me. "Hey, want to be my badminton partner?" they said with a timid but graceful smile. I glanced at their name tag, which swung back and forth across their neck as they held up their racket. It read Caitlin Kelly. With that small act of kindness, I knew Scriber was going to be my home. October 18th, 2022, the beginning of my junior year, Caitlin passed away unexpectedly, which was one of the most difficult times in my life. I am very grateful to have had staff who resembled a family structure to be there for me. I soon picked myself up and used my hardship as an experience to push forward. I was sitting in Audion's art class the fall of my senior year, stuck on what my film would be about for my portfolio application for Cornish. When I took out my pen and paper, I jotted down a couple questions, which read, what was your first impression? What drives you to be a Scriber staff member? What is special about Scriber? And how could you describe it in one word? Those questions soon became the Scriber Lake documentary. I'm proud to say I will be attending Cornish College of the Arts this fall, where I will be diversifying my knowledge and love for film. I hope my film will entice the future generations of Scriber Lake High School students to break the false narratives of what an alternative learning experience can hold, as they embrace the remarkable opportunity to become a part of a community of learners, artists, survivors, entrepreneurs, dreamers, and optimists. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. My name is Jesus Reese. I'm a self-taught, aspiring artist. I like to wear skirts and lipstick. My favorite band is Alvin and the Chipmunks, and I'm gonna be okay. One of those statements is a lie. I hate Alvin and the Chipmunks. I can't imagine, and I really do not want to imagine what this day would look like for me if I had never transferred to Scriber Lake in my junior year of high school. Whoa. School always felt like a cold and hostile setting, just another place that I couldn't function in and that was just about to tear right through me any second. I couldn't sit still, and my teachers hated me because I could never keep my mouth shut. My head was overflowing with ideas that I couldn't keep in. Every one of my old test papers looked like sketchbooks. I really wish I kept those. I got bad grades, I couldn't pay attention in class, and I didn't fit in. Every hit, all the noise, I wish I could make it all okay. To tell every other kid who is just like me that it's okay. Every kid without a mom or a dad there to be with us and to love us like it's breathing, who came home from school unsure whether or not they could afford to eat. It's all still going to hurt, but I'm making it through by surrounding myself with people who care about me and love me as much as I love them. The fact that I'm here today with hope for my future as an artist, living with confidence and love for myself, it's a watch this to every person who wrote me off as a joke. Most importantly, like everyone else attending this ceremony, I'm a living reminder that we are more than our past mistakes. We are more than the unimaginable circumstances we lived through. We are here and we can be remarkable.
Big round of applause for our student speakers. Each year at Scriber, the graduating class selects a staff member to speak at graduation. It is now my pleasure to introduce our faculty representative, Peter Folta.
All right, it's a plan B kind of day today. No more speeches, no more notes, just going for it. So I need you guys to remember 3 things to help me out if I forget. Number 1, Mike Carey. Okay. Number 2, staff. Number 3, students. So actually, I'm not the one the students selected to be the staff speaker. It was Mike. But you know, public speaking is not for everybody. And I think Mike would do just fine. He'd be great. In case you didn't know where Mike was, wave to us, Mike. He's been wearing that same suit for the past 16 years, so it's kind of easy to find him. I know it doesn't look like it, but he's got 15 good years of teaching left, so let's get him up here next year, huh? Yeah, let's hear it for Mike. He's a dang good teacher, right? Mike, anything else I should add about you? I'm kind of wrapping you up there. He says I'm perfect. I like that. I need that tonight. All right, next is staff. We're going to make this kind of quick. No names are getting mentioned. So this is kind of the lull in the speech. No jokes here. This has been a trying year for the staff. We are going to have some people that won't be with us next year. And this staff is like a family. They're a family with their aunties and uncles. And I was telling one of the juniors today, we're like parents to you. Our job is to take care of you when you're away from home. And these people, they're part of your family. Just like Amos's big family up there. Wave to us. Let's go. How about some noise? There we go. Woo! So there's been a lot of emotional depletion this year with the staff, and they soldier on. And I know everybody out there has had a tough time with their job. They might have been laid off or had to move. And I know some of you have you've been pulled away from your family before too. And I feel like some of these folks maybe feel like that too. And I didn't need to say it, but I felt like I had to say it. We're gonna, we won't be the same next year, but we'll always be friends. I'd like you guys to stand up and give a round of applause for all the staff. Everybody, Donna Filbert included, janitorial services, let's go. Thank you for standing up. You guys are the staff, never mind, don't stand up. Forgot about that part. All right, you can sit down now. So, basically without them, there's no this tonight, and I really mean it. These just aren't the run-of-the-mill people. They're really special people. And in every little bit, there's not a single day, there's not a foreign object in a urinal at our school. Donna, you and your crew are the best. We couldn't do without you. All right, students. Getting a little close. Feeling uncomfortable? How's it been with no phones for the past, what has it been, like an hour? Everybody doing okay? All right, I've been told to back up. Okay, so getting my space here. I'd love to talk about every one of you, but there's a lot of cookies that are about to go stale if we don't get you there. And people are probably thinking about where they're gonna eat tonight and all that stuff. So I'm gonna look at a few of you here, just kind of wing it here. Noah. I love the fact that you and I have our own handshake. And you initiated that, and you finished up early, so I forgot what it was, and I'm not going to embarrass myself by trying to remember. Sage, I didn't know you could speak so well. My gosh, you never spoke so slowly in your life. Every morning, the gossip couldn't get out of your mouth any faster. And we had a great time. I'm not sure my family really feels like a family to some of my students, but that's the family I'm from. We kind of give each other a hard time. Andrew Barnes, man, I learned a lot about courage from you. I don't think I really knew what courage was until you talked to me about that. So I'm proud of you, buddy. See who we got here. Christopher Murphy, in my family. Christopher and I, we had a spaghetti eating contest. Was it a draw? I don't know. The spaghetti was in Sammy's trunk after it had been cooked for a couple of days, not sealed. I think I was sick for a day and a half or something like that. Poor Chris, you were out for like a week and a half. Anyhow, think about Chris. In one of my best classes ever, Chris was able to talk about the difference between fission and fusion. One of the best moments of my teaching career to have a student that could do that. Andrew Whittemore. You made me a better teacher. I had to be on the ball. There was no sleepy mornings for you because you were ready. Who else we got here? June. Everybody was kind of mean when we were wearing masks and we were done with COVID or almost done with COVID. I was sitting there in my psychology class and look at all the students, and they just kind of had these beady eyes. And I didn't feel like I knew what I was doing. But you were always nice to me, still are. You did a great job on your speech. You were brave. I'm proud of you. You can clap. Clap for June. Clap for all these guys. Jared, you always had a ready answer. I appreciate that. Dominic, you were good. There's a lot of people out here. I got to stop sometime. Laz, curiosity is your superpower. I kept telling you guys, you'll have less homework if you keep asking questions. There isn't really homework. It's just the work you got to do in class, but you'd have less of that. So Laz was great there. Who else we got? It's just kind of, Amos. You're the man, man. You're the cool cat. He's a cool cat, man. I got to say, super respectful. And he doesn't, gosh, how do I say this word? He doesn't BS any answers. He tells the truth. I love that about you, man. You get a lot of students that just want to write the answer you think that they want you to, whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. But almost just says what he wants to say, and that's cool. That's how it works, a Scriber. Aiden, Kanan, feel like you guys got to go together. Sort of like Beavis and Butthead. Kanan, man, I'm proud of you. I love watching your maturity. I love seeing your hair tonight. Aiden, can you pull your cap off real quick? I've never seen the top of your head. Oh, I like it. I think both of you guys passed my psychology class twice. I want to say thank you for taking it twice and making a lot of fun. I'm sorry if I didn't mention you. Anybody else? We're aloha, hello, farewell. We're going to miss you. We love seniors. And if nobody out there tells you they're proud of you, we're all proud of you. I promise that. Thank you.
The students at Scriber Lake High work very hard and have often overcome some very significant obstacles during their diplomas. Each of these graduates has earned the opportunity to continue education beyond high school to create the future of dreams. I'm happy now to be able to introduce our Assistant Principal, Henry Shaw, who will lead us through the scholarship portion of our program this evening.
Good evening. My name is Henry Shaw. I'm the assistant principal at Scriber Lake High School. Sorry, Mike. I am going to share some awards and introduce some of our community members to share those awards, but if you'll indulge me, since I am enjoying the best job I've ever had in my life, I'd like to digress with a few words. Class of 2024. In the same way that you began high school, possibly with some fear and reservations, so too may you now be feeling some anxiety and concern about your future after high school. You should be nervous. College, trade school, job training, they're hard. Paying for college or school, that's harder. Finding a good job, that's harder still. The competition is fierce. However, scribers, I have a secret weapon for you that may give you an advantage over others in your life's journey. It is the weapon of love. Class of 2024, love yourself. Love your neighbor as thyself. You are leaving teachers and a school community who have supported you with love for 4 years. Today, I ask you to demonstrate the quality of your education by returning the love your family and teachers have given you. Return the love your success was built upon. Return the love because it is right. Return the love to make our world a little safer. The healing power of love alone can heal ourselves and our community. Dr. King once said, quote, "We must discover the power of love, the redemptive power of love. And when we discover that we will be able to make of this old world a new world, we will be able to make men better. Love is the only way," end quote. In this age of divisiveness, distrust, computers, cell phones, social media, love is more important than ever. Dr. King reminds us that love is an integral part of healthy communities, solving problems and living peacefully. Rather than escalate conflicts, love acts as a salve to treat the wounds of hate and injustice. Exercise your love. You have learned and demonstrated love and respect at Scriber. Parents, that's why this is such a special group. Students, take the love from Scriber and apply it to your future self. Doing so will make you unique within a world that often seems impersonal and uncaring. You will stand out as a special type of leader when you obey the law of love. Even when that law asks you to violate the law of man. Indeed, the love of law often asks us to do what is right rather than what is easy. That great 20th century philosopher, Taylor Swift, reminds us not to be deterred when she said, quote, "Haters gonna hate, hate, hate. Baby, I'm gonna shake, shake, shake it off," end quote. Love is countercultural and requires more strength than violence. As you leave Scriber Lake High School, you will distinguish yourselves with your intelligence, hard work, and deep love for your fellow man. Those three qualities are guaranteed to build a golden road of success for each of you. To close, and I do have some awards to give out in a minute. I heard that in the back row. To close, let us remember that a quality education manifests with intelligence and good character. Your intelligence is well-rounded. Your character is strong. Class of 2024, go forth with intelligence, character, and love to make our community and country better tomorrow than it was yesterday. Thank you. Forgive me, it's windy up here. My paper seems to have merged with themselves. Okay. The following awards will be presented to students who have decided to attend a college, university, or technical school. Following students have put in the extra time and effort to earn awards and scholarships in order to further their education and passions. I will call 4 guests to the podium to present their awards. Please, ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming our esteemed first presenter, Dr. Rebecca Miner. On behalf of the Edmonds Foundation for Schools, Dr. Miner will be awarding several scholarships, 2 Hubbard scholarships, Arthur Lake Rotary, Linwood Rotary, and OJT Internship Scholarship. Thank you.
Thank you so much for having me here tonight to share these scholarships. Congratulations, graduates. The foundation is pleased to award more than $280,000 in scholarships to graduating seniors across the district this year. Every student receiving a scholarship tonight is incredibly deserving, and we just can't wait to see where the future takes them. I would like to start by welcoming the families who have joined us here. We're honored by your presence. I get to award several scholarships tonight. The first award is for a student who has an infectious work ethic and his dedication to school, extracurriculars, and the community is inspirational. This recipient is willing to step up in challenging situations and is capable of delivering amazing successes. With a passion for engineering and computer science, this recipient's respectfulness and positive attitude will take this graduate far. Please join me in congratulating Jared Kump on receiving the Hubbard Family Scholarship for $2,000. The second recipient this evening. This student's passion for social justice, artistic gifts, and compassion is a marvel to behold. This scholar is a kind individual that loves to assist others and promotes inclusivity for all. This recipient's integrity, creativity, and beautiful soul will change the world for the better. Please join me in congratulating June DeCasso on receiving the Hubbard Family Scholarship for $2,000. The third recipient I'm presenting to this evening is exceptional with a kind and empathetic nature, making this recipient loved by many. This student consistently approaches tasks with a high level of autonomy while exhibiting unparalleled motivation and a strong sense of responsibility. Please join me in congratulating Madeline Markfield on receiving the On-the-Job Training Scholarship for $2,000. And is there a representative from the Linwood Rotary here tonight? Do you want to come down?
Hi all, sorry, I'll keep the show moving. My name is Alicia. I'm a member of the Linwood Rotary Club, and we're very proud to be here to award a student one of our scholarships. Pardon me, I'm a bit out of breath running down those stairs. So if you've never heard of Rotary, Rotary is a global service organization primarily focusing on community service, both locally and internationally. So one of the things our club loves to do is award scholarships. And our committee this year was so impressed by the caliber of stories and applications. It was really hard to choose who we were going to award. And so the student this year we chose is pursuing a career path in manufacturing engineering, and we've already heard his name today. His name is Jared Kumpi. Jared is getting a $2,500 scholarship. Thank you.
Excellent. Thank you, Dr. Miner. Next up, we have from the Edmonds Daybreaker Rotary, 2 scholarships to 2 very deserving students, which will be presented by Mr. By Mr. Dick Harson. Thank you.
So good evening, everyone. Congratulations to the class of 24. The Edmonds Daybreaker Rotary offers scholarships for students graduating from Scriber Lake. Award is for students pursuing an educational program at a university, community college, or vocational technical institution, and will be judged on financial need as well as academic and community service merit. Each of the 2 students will receive a $500 scholarship. I wanted to read the certificate that we have, and then I'll call up the winners. So the Rotary Club of Edmonds Daybreakers scholarship, recognition of your outstanding and academic achievement, the spirit of service to the community. The Rotary Club of Edmonds Daybreaker is pleased to present the Edmonds Daybreaker Scholarship. Rotary Club of Edmonds Daybreakers and its sponsors offer our additional instant and encouragement for ongoing education. So I would like to call up our 2 winners, Jared Crump and Jesus Ruiz. Here you go. Jared? Jared? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Harson. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mrs. Kim Gorney, Executive Director of Washington Kids in Transition, who will be awarding 2 awards for 2 students. And away you go, Kim.
Washington Kids in Transition supports students' educational goals by addressing their basic needs. We recognize that the high cost of living can create barriers to higher education. Therefore, our scholarships prioritize covering housing and food expenses, ensuring that students can focus on their studies without additional financial stress. We're excited to announce that the 2 deserving recipients to receive scholarships this year have been chosen by Washington Kids. These awards are designed to empower students to pursue their dreams while giving back to their communities. I am honored to present Isabella Cuna and Jesus Reyes with scholarships.
Thank you, Kim. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Mr. John Rutter from the Edmonds Kiwanis to present two awards.
Thank you. Yeah, I'm John Rutter. I'm from the Edmonds Kiwanis Club. And we, as a Kiwanian group, we have international organizations, and our mission throughout the world is dedicated to trying to make the lives and the futures of children and young people a little bit better. So I'm really pleased to be able to be here tonight to try to take a small step in that direction. The business of scholarships for Scriber is very special from the Kiwanis point of view, because we have given scholarships and do give scholarships to all of the high schools in the district. But we find that when we get applications from youngsters that are at Scriber, we feel that we're really pleased to be able to help boost these kids along their way. So I'm so delighted to have two scholarships tonight to award. And Jared, you're really cleaning up tonight, aren't you? Jared and Isabella, please come up here. Okay.
Excellent. Thank you, John. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, I have seven awards that I'd like to give in behalf of one of our more generous organizations, and all of these groups are, sorry about that, all of these groups are very generous with their support of Scriber Lake High School, but especially so Foundry 10. Foundry 10 is offered a scholarship which targets students who have demonstrated a commitment to bettering their community and resilience as a learner. I'm going to share with you 7 names. I'd like each of these students to come on up, and each of the following students will receive from Foundry 10 $2,100. Join me in congratulating Elliot Norton, Jared Kump, June DeCasso, Isabel Cuna, Jesus Ruiz, Laz Klaus, and Andrew Whittemore. Congratulations. Congratulations. I'm not very good at this. Congratulations. Congratulations. Congratulations, buddy. The final award this evening is the, the final awards this evening are for outstanding leadership and community service to our school and the city of Edmonds. This Community Excellence and Kindness Award is named after a longtime Edmonds School District employee and former Scriber Lake High School office manager, Miss Chris Kratz. Although Chris worked at a number of schools, I don't know any of their names. I think the highlight of her career must have been as office manager at Scriber Lake High School, where she was respected and loved by all. She helped to create a loving and welcoming environment at Scriber Lake High School, and each of the Chris Kratz Scholarship students will be awarded $500. Would you please join me in congratulating Mr. Luke Stevenson and Elliot Norton? To close, let me offer a deep felt gratitude for all of the community groups here tonight for their unwavering and generous support of our Scriber kids. Our school would not be possible without the big support of donor groups like those here tonight. So a final round of applause for all of our donor groups. Thank you all.
Ready for the really fun part? Scriber Lake High community, as principal of Scriber Lake High School, it is now my pleasure and privilege to present this class of 2024 to you and to certify that many of the students here before you tonight have met all of the graduation requirements of the state of Washington and the Edmond School District and are therefore eligible to receive their diplomas. At this time, I would like to ask our wonderful counselors, Lynn Willman and Debbie Walters, to prepare for the reading of names, and for Superintendent Dr. Miner and Assistant Superintendent Dr. Greg Schwab to join me in the passing out of diplomas, and School Board President Nancy Kadams.
What the heck? Are you ready? Okay. J. Angelus McGrath. Andrew John Whittemore. Jesus Michael Reese. Ella Wansley. Andrew Lean. Bailey Eve Rydeen. Joshua Henderson. Jordan Fraley. Nathaniel James Portugal. Jared Kumpf. Eli Gurney. Conrad Jeffrey Pease.
Noah Solomon Juarez Peterson. Amos Joseph Ferrata. Dallin Brady. Lazarus Klaus. Kay Mahia. Benjamin Buxton. Dominic Calica. Sam Gallardo. Madeline Markfield. Elliot Lois Norton. Kanan Cobain Cox. Aiden Burley. Sienna Sullivan. Delaney Dunn. Luke Stevenson. Christopher Murphy. Isabella Cuna. Gabriela Bermudez. Juniper DeCasso.
Round of applause for the class of 2024. All right, we got one last thing to do. Students, you may rise. It is time for the traditional turning of the tassels. After our students' tassels have been turned, please feel free to join us in the reception behind us in the Evans courtyard. Scriber Lake High School class of 2024, congratulations on your graduation. You may turn your tassels.